Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Scarlett Fu, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Christine Aquino. Christine, what are you looking at?
We got to talk about Google, Paul.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, top story today.
That was about as good of a ruling as I think it could have been.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. So, and the shares are reflecting that as well. So, Alphabet, of course, the parent company of Google, ticker GOOGL. Those shares are extending gains now, up nearly 9%. So that opened around 7% higher and just keeps going. And it is specifically, as Paul mentioned, because of this favorable ruling in its antitrust case, which essentially allowed the company to avoid a forced sale of its Chrome browser. So that was the most important thing hanging in a balance there. So interestingly, the judge last year, Judge Amit Mehta, actually ruled that Google illegally monopolized the search market through exclusive deals. But then in a judgment on Tuesday, he wrote that the emergence of Gen AI changed the course of this case. Very interesting.
So it sounds like he listened to Google's defense.
Exactly.
And was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it seemed like it was definitely worth it for Alphabet to appeal that case. And no, the ruling, though, will still have Alphabet make some concessions, like including sharing their online search data with rivals and ending exclusive contracts for distribution. But the big prize was avoiding the sale of Chrome, for sure.
And Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the co-founders, each going to be making, on paper, $15 billion today.
Not bad.
With the surge in the
Not
stock
bad.
price. So they are number 5 and 6 on the rich go top earners, wealth people out there. So there you go. All right, what do you got?
Looking at Dollar Tree as well, let's dig into it. So those shares, ticker DLT, are extending declines, so down just over 8% at the moment. So, it was supposed to be a good quarter. They reported a beat and raise quarter, but the kicker was the second quarter EPS. It was a beat of 34 cents, but that also included a 20-cent positive impact from the timing of inventory mark-on and tariffs. And the company expects that to reverse in the third quarter. Now, the other thing that analysts are looking at here, not so positively, is the fact that their comp sales guidance for the full year is at 4% to 6%. But then if you take into account that they already grew more than 5% in the first quarter and more than 6% in the second quarter, that actually implies a little bit of a deceleration in the back half of the year. So Bernstein analysts saying that they're just not convinced that momentum that we saw in the second quarter is sustainable. So we'll see.
Campbell Soup.
Campbell Soup.
All right, here's my Campbell Soup go-to. If anybody's got a go-to, let me know. Manhattan clam chowder.
Oh, I love that one.
Yep, that's a good one.
I really like that one over New England clam chowder.
Yes, Campbell's, ticker CPV. Those shares are up more than 4%. And, the focus here is, of course, second quarter adjusted EPS at 62 cents, beating estimates for 56 cents. And according to CEO Mick Bakehausen, that's hysterical. Mick Bakehausen, the bright spot for the company was cookies. It is all about the Milanos, specifically their white chocolate lineup and the launches that they've done for that. So that said, it did adjust its earnings outlook for the year, which missed estimates because of increased cost pressures linked to tariffs. But Milano cookies saved the day for Campbell's here.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.